Hello and welcome back to the best thing you watch this week. We got Chris from Movies and Munchies, and myself, Ruben from the Ruby Tuesday. And Chris has a man cold, so it's deadly, right? The man cold.
It is, and like you said off air, it makes me grumpy. So
So that's gonna be fun. I have a panda that's wearing a Viking hat next to
I
me.
love it. I love
So
it. Why?
people enjoy that.
Why
Why?
do you have that? Yeah, I mean, why not? There's the best,
Yes.
but
Well, when my wife and I, no, I'm so. I'm
thank you
I'm
for
not
not
saying-
going past that.
I was about to. I didn't get to shake my belly like a bowl full of jelly. Um, no, it's actually my son's. I think he had it for like a costume Halloween thing, and
Okay.
I have incorporated it into my life because it makes me happy. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the best thing you watch this week. We're going to be talking about an eclectic group of things that we enjoyed and some that we probably didn't enjoy that much. I know Chris watched one that I watched that I enjoyed, but Chris didn't. So hear him talk about that. I'm going to be talking about Bridgerton and a
Ooh.
few others, and I've got some anime to talk about this week as well.
Nice.
So there's a whole eclectic group of stuff that we can talk about. If you guys want more of our bearded faces, we have a Patreon and a Discord. The Patreon's called the Bearded Ones. The Discord's called the Bearded Ones. The group in the Discord are fantastic. The guys in the Patreon are also fantastic. Patreon starts at £1, and you can a quid, £1.
What's a quid?
Or $1.50. A quid is £1. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
like
No, that's good.
it's spelled QUID,
Yes.
which is £1, which is a quid.
Okay. I was just making sure that it was the same thing. I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
A quid.
Cool.
It's a quid.
It's good. Okay.
And, you get 120 videos, or you can go on a different tier and ask us to review something if you really want us to. So that is a thing. And then if you want to do your own reviews, you can in the various kind of genres and places, the community that we have going in our Discord, because I read like good reviews on there pretty much every day now. It's great.
Nice.
And then there's all the news, the latest posters, all the entertainment news coming out. Also, just a really good bunch of people there, really friendly and inclusive, as well as watch-alongs. So jump in the Discord, jump in the Patreon. We have a wonderful community here with the best thing that we watch. So before we get into the best thing we watched, Chris,
Yeah.
what do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho.
Nacho cheese.
Get your hands off my cheese. It's nacho cheese.
Cheese.
I love it.
I
Oh,
love cheese
goodness.
jokes. They're so funny.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how much you've got, but I got quite a bit this week.
Okay. Go first.
Okay.
What?
Like, okay, Bridgerton season 4 part 2 is the second half of, that's why it's called part 2. So yeah, thanks everybody. Go, well done, Ruben. Part 2. Yeah. So all the episodes are out now for the full season 4. It's the Princess Cinderella story that's continued. I
Okay.
like the second half as well because they have a really good sort of bad guy family, and I feel like that's why Bridgerton works well, rather than just playing on who's writing what notes and who's doing what gossip, and the Queen going, "I need more gossip," and then the dear gentle reader, all of that is great. But when you have a bad guy to kind of root against, then it's really entertaining because you're rooting for the Bridgerton family. This time it's like the rebellious son that they thought was never going to get hitched falls in love with someone that he isn't allowed to fall in love with because she doesn't come from that sort of family. The queen won't allow it. The family won't allow it. If they do step into love together, they would have to go to a cottage somewhere and live by themselves, never see their family, basically be disrespected. Um, and yeah, it's stupid, but that's the thing that happened. So we had someone to root for and someone to fight against. Uh, Wonderful, wonderful emotional moments that I wasn't expecting either. Again,
Mm.
with the Queen and her relationships, the depth that this character shows is fantastic. She's queen, she's exuberant. Her headpieces for her hair costumes are crazy, crazy mental, and yet there'll be a couple of lines of dialogue and I go, oh wow, that was really emotional. Amazing moments with friendship shown. I have to say they got more raunchy than they have done in a long time since season one. The second half of this, I was like, "Oh, that is a steamy episode. A lot of people are gonna like that." Yeah.
Mm.
Hello there. Hello there. Yeah. So really entertaining, really good, setting up a little bit at the end for what's to come, but mostly just a contained story that finishes really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we getting to the point where it's wrapping up the whole thing? Do you know? I don't know how many books there are,
I don't
so.
know. I have no idea how many books there are, but I feel like they're probably going to push at least two, three more seasons because um, I think they could go on just depending on the drama, who's getting married. There's that one sister that doesn't want to be married that
Yeah.
I feel like is going to. That's they'll probably end it with her actually finding love. Who's someone who's actually as quirky and weird as her and loves the books as much as she does. That will be like they'll eventually find that. So that's great. They were taking some chances with like not everybody's going to survive in this season, but yeah, I was surprised. Uh, Showing some really kill your darling sort of moments, and
Wow.
then having the family have to deal with the consequences of that, and that was really great. Good drama, good soap, amazing costumes, just fun. Yeah.
Yeah, you expect. I mean, that is one of the things that they've done just spectacularly well.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
costume
all the way
set
through.
design.
Yeah.
Did
And the
I?
music somehow works because they're always
Okay.
doing like modern music, but orchestral pieces, like
Mm-hmm.
adaptations, and somehow they make it work and not feel like out of place. Because there's been some adaptations that will do that. That just feels like they're trying to be quirky and unique, and it just
Yeah.
comes off like that doesn't feel right. But works, yeah. Sorry, I
Nice.
interrupted you. What you
Oh
what?
no, I was just curious. I saw like I can't tell which trailer it is on IMDb or what
Mhm.
from what season or whatever. But is Jonathan Bailey? Does he make a an appearance again? He's the
Who's Jonathan Bailey?
season two, I think. The
Oh
he
yeah,
plays
yeah,
Fiero
yeah.
in Wicked. That's
Yes, yes,
okay.
he is. Yeah, he's
Oh,
in.
nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Right.
Nice. So, what was good this week?
Okay. Hands down. Hands down. This is a movie you've already seen,
Right.
but and I think AJ is the one who told you about it.
Yeah.
But I watched. I swear.
Nice. Yay.
Good God. Okay, this is a. I mean, first off, it is a phenomenal film. Robert Aramayo, who did win the Best Actor at the BAFTAs, yeah, absolutely, I can see that. I have
Yeah.
zero qualms with that. The he, the randomness and the consistent inconsistencies of ticks.
Yeah.
He was awesome. The young kid who played him as a teenager was
Mhm.
also wonderful.
Oh, absolutely. So emotional, those moments.
Oh gosh, this. So if anybody doesn't know, this is the story of John Davidson, a Scotsman who, in the '80s, developed Tourette's. It presented like when he was 13. Worst time
Mm,
ever to do that.
mm.
And then it just showcases all of his struggles that he has and how he tries to move forward in life, and then eventually does has he uses it to raise awareness in a very positive way. Uh, Personally, this movie was very triggering at moments to watch.
I did wonder
Oh my
if
gosh.
you were like, "Yep, I feel this. This is horrible," and also
Oh,
people suck.
oh my gosh. When young John is sitting around the table and his parents are like, "What are you doing? Stop acting the fool.
My God, I just
You're just doing this for attention. Stop." I
never
was
before
like,
have I wanted to punch someone like so. I just like how could you not see this? How do you not? God damn
I
it! Shouting at the
well,
screen.
that's what I mean, I grew up with my dad grabbing my neck.
Oh my
Stop
gosh,
twitching. You need a haircut. And I'm like,
this must have been way too real for you, dude.
"Oh, it was but but I laughed out loud so many times um because it like the film perfectly balances that those heartbreaking moments with
Yeah,
a lot of natural humor. I mean,
yeah,
and I think it really helps too that the story, it's not trying to make John a victim here or
no,
a, as a, or somebody who's like to be, oh, like pitied. You're just like,
no.
well, this is just what he's going through. And I'm understanding it better. Holy, when he gets, um, well, the first time his arm goes out and hits his like surrogate mom, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? And then the whole, you can't stand on my right. And
Oh my gosh, his surrogate mom family.
oh, good.
Some of the most beautiful, like talk about the juxtaposition of his own life to his surrogate mom, and like this is how you should be dealing with it. I was like literally in tears in those moments because wow,
Absolutely. Like she says, you in this house, if you can't control something, if it's not your fault,
yeah,
do not apologize.
yeah,
And how beautiful that
beautiful,
was. Because
beautiful
when
man.
she takes off her glasses and she puts down her pen and she, and you're like, oh no, she's
Yeah,
not lasted very
don't
long.
worry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then it completely changes that. But then like the when John later the a family whose daughter has Tourette's, she's never met somebody else with Tourette. The parents haven't either. And he gets in the car with her, but then wraps his arm up in the seat belt, his right arm, and the girl looks at him and is like, "So I don't slap you." and, but they're
but
stimming together the whole
their
tick thing.
conversation, the tick thing,
That was so funny, but it was so real too because
it was so powerful and funny. Yeah,
yeah, there are so many moments that you feel like to to progress in society without being just looked at really really weird or anything else. You suppress as much as you can. You fight and you just uh, like I don't have verbal tics, so I can't. I don't even know. I can't even imagine what that's like. Mine are all muscular and some of the throat clearing and stuff that I do, but I bottle it. You know what I mean? I fight it as
mm,
much as possible and minimize it, which is exhausting.
I bet.
And so to watch them just go at it back and forth and just the freedom to just go, well, while you see the parents outside going, what in the hell is going on in there? But then once they've stopped fighting it, both of them, and there's that freedom there, it was so beautiful to just watch them go, that relaxation that comes because now I can be exactly who I am and it's not a big deal.
Mm.
This is just me. So I was, dude, if I had seen this in 2025, um it it, it could knock out Sinners and Rental Family
Oh,
from the top two spots. This was,
that really, really hit home for you. Okay.
oh my gosh, yeah. And not only because I have Tourette's also,
Yeah.
it the performances were so good and so, I mean, I just I was blown away by Aramayo's performance. I've only seen him before that I know of, that I recognize from the few episodes of Rings of Power that I watched, and he was fine.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with him there that I saw, you know. But I don't know him as an actor, and to see him do this, and it come across so naturally, it was. Oh, Peter Mullen too, his boss at the community center. The speech that he gives, the testimony that he gives at court, also made me cry. I mean, this movie just it is it's so like uplifting and crushing all at the same time. Definitely worth it. I hope that it gets a wide release here and people actually go to see it. Because
Does it just come out there in the US?
No, it's not. I watched it. Yes, I watched it.
Cool.
Yes.
Congratulations.
You know, and it's also like what also brought it, I don't know, more frustratingly was it just coincided also with the BAFTAs this week. And not so much the BAFTAs, but the ignorant talking heads on social media who ranted and raved and had no clue as to what they were talking about.
Yeah, the minority always shouts loudest, but it's also very much on the BBC for having aired just the clips when there was so much other context that they could have added, which they did, but they just didn't include in those clips. So it's like they're trying on purpose to make it more controversial than it even was.
And why filter out, censor some things and not others? You know, like one person had said part of somebody's speech that talked about Free Palestine was censored out.
Oh, okay.
So either take it all out or, you know, I mean, because it doesn't.
Speech. That's not what freedom of speech is.
Yeah, you can't. You're. Some of these things. I mean, that is what he shouted out as a tick, uncontrollable, no bearing on his own thoughts or values or anything else. That's a harmful statement to so many people. And so while it happened inside the theater there, or the venue, those people heard it, but then you have it broadcast out and it creates even more damage and hurt, especially without context.
It's so dumb.
And
why would you do that?
It blows my mind as to why they would, and then, I mean, poor John is horrified, and that wasn't the only outburst he had. I mean, he had so many verbal tics throughout that. I was listening to some videos from people who were in the room, like, at the awards, and they're like, this wasn't the only time we heard him. We heard him a lot, and they made announcements that talked about this, and it's like, and then you feel really bad for Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan, because BAFTAs nor BBC, at least earlier in the week, had even reached out to them. They had only made a statement on social media. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Weird, man. Very weird. The whole thing is just a bit of a sour taste, really. Yeah. Not a good look, to be honest.
No. And I saw that one of the board members of BAFTA stepped down because of, like, we've already dealt with systemic racism for a long time within this organization and have been striving to go past that. And then to have something like this happen, and not so much John's tick, but the way that it was all handled.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't be, I can no longer be part of this.
So, Yeah.
Ugh.
Which is weird. It also detracts from the whole point of the movie,
Seriously.
right? Like people are
Seriously.
just missing the whole point. The movie is about someone with Tourette's and tics. They're getting the award for it, and you see someone. It's the whole thing is ludicrous, really. So
Oh yeah.
stupid.
Yeah. So it's just like, and you know, the unnuanced discourse on social media where it's like, no, this is bad. Well, yeah, that word is terrible and should never be in anybody's vocabulary. It's a slur. It's harmful. But
See what? My
also,
mental health is so much better since not having Facebook and Twitter.
oh,
It's
I
just
bet. Yeah. Well, and the you know, but it's also true that this person who said it didn't have any control over that. You know, they only see one side or the other, and it's
yeah,
like, no, no, no. You
yeah.
both can be true. This can be very hurtful, and him be very horrified that that came out of his mouth. But you also have to recognize what he suffers from
Makes me worried
creates.
what they're going to do in the Oscars.
Well, I don't think he'll be because Arameo won't. I don't believe he's nominated, right? Because
Okay.
it hasn't come out in the U.S. yet, so it
Oh,
didn't. It
true.
wouldn't be
Okay.
eligible yet
Yeah.
for the Oscars.
Sad.
So
Okay.
anyway,
All right.
yeah.
Cool. But I'm
Okay.
so glad you watched that. It well
Dude.
worth watching.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now it's time for a little bit of anime.
Okay.
It's called BAKI-DOU, the Invincible Samurai. So this is in the Baki universe. It's the same character of Baki. And this time round, Baki and the strongest underground arena fighters face off against historical properties. That's where it started, and like way back. I think this is the fourth or fifth different story in it, but this time following his legendary father-son battle that we had in the last season, Yujiro Hama Baki faces a new threat: the resurrection of Japan's greatest swordsman Miyamoto Musashi. I'm probably designating those names, but so basically, they take some DNA and they do a Jurassic Park thing, and then they get a psychic medium to get his spirit and put it in the body, and then resurrect the greatest swordsman of all time. And all while this body is growing, and they are like trying to get one of the greatest swordsmen to come alive, the fighters of this Bucky universe are all yawning, like in various places in their life. They're yawning, they're tired, and it's because they're whoever they're facing off against isn't nearly as strong as this samurai is. Um, and so they're all like, "Oh!" This guy walks up to one of the fighters, holds him up at gunpoint. He yawns while crushing his hand and dismembering the hand with the gun, and he's just like, "Oh!" Until this fighter's resurrected. Then suddenly they all stop yawning because they know they actually have a challenge that's going to be worth their time. It's a long series this time around. They got 13 episodes,
Wow.
and there's various fights that don't even occur like in the physical realm. They literally look at each other, stand in front of each other, and they battle, and they know who's won. And the guy goes, "I'm so sorry, I can't fight you," and so I've already lost. He walks, and you're like, "What the heck?" And then he explains, like in their mind, what they saw in the fight they were going through. There's a lot of monologuing, explaining the type of martial arts, where they come from, the different characters. But when it comes down to the fights, it's showcased really well and beautifully. But you get that monologuing along with it, explaining what you're seeing, the type of move sets. They are human, but they're also totally not. They're superhuman, doing ridiculously stupid things in the best anime way possible. If you like the previous seasons, I think you're going to love this one. This is one of the ones that is stronger in storytelling, in pacing, in fight sequences. I won't tell you the outcome of the fights because that's exactly what you want to watch. But the monologuing is hilarious. The characters are so caricature of anime fighters. The best example I could give is if you think about the anime type of characters you get in Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what you get in here. Superhuman abilities that you think they're human, but they're not really. and it's just stupid fun.
It sounds almost like the reverse of One Punch Man, where
Yes.
he's so like he's just oh, come on, please let me find somebody who I can fight. That
Yeah. I love the way they draw it. The animation is fun. They obviously put their money into the actual action sequences. In between that, it's like stills, and then sometimes they'll move the stills, and so you can see where they've had to put their budget and where they don't have the budget. But it works. Yeah.
this is on Netflix, right?
On Netflix, all out now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all out at one time too. Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. What else you got?
I watched first 7 episodes of Paradise,
Yeah.
season 2.
We watched the first 3.
Oh, nice. I it was weird at first because now that we're outside of
yeah.
the
Yeah.
of the structure, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
we know that life has continued. Life finds a way, but life has continued outside. It feels a little disjointed for a large part of this season because
Okay.
we'll spend a couple episodes here with tiny little insertions of what's going on either underground or with what's his name?
Different
Sterling
factions.
King Browns. Yeah, yeah, because it also it begins to venture towards Walking Dead territory a little bit.
Does feel a little bit Walking Dead. Yeah.
And so I was like, but we get to see different, just new characters and how they're like. I loved how they're tying in. By the end, I would like. I still haven't seen episode 8 because it just wasn't ready yet. But it is. Like I was on the edge of my seat kind of thing. Like I had become fully invested because it slowly ratchets itself up so that the tension and that anxiety you feel it reaching the breaking point at the same time the characters are. And
I mean, what we've seen, I loved how they went with not like characters that we didn't know, but showing the kind of starting point of how it all began,
Yeah.
and then the type of person you need to be able to survive that, and then showing like once it's been a number of years in or whatever amounts of time in, how kids survive that and what they've become and the people that are living on the surface. So they might be surviving, but they're not nice. Will fight you for your shoes, basically. Yeah, so the juxtaposition of that beautiful city that they have underneath, you can understand why they're trying to protect it. Because,
Yeah, and it gets more treacherous underground, just like it is outside. So it's fun that way. I feel good about some of the things that happen to certain characters. Like I'm not upset by that at all.
right.
The soundtrack also. Elijah was saying that has never seen Paradise, but it's on the list. Dude, the first season is phenomenal.
So good. Yeah.
And then this as it goes along, it's still great. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that it's not great at all. This second season is going to take a little bit.
It builds.
Yeah, and Amy started
Paradise.
Yeah,
Last night?
yeah,
Nice.
very cool. Like I was saying, the soundtrack is it's so good. They continue to do the songs that we all know, but then covers by people that we may not be familiar with, and so they're brand new renditions of things, and it's like, oh, that's
the type of thing I noticed that even in the first 3 episodes that we watched, they did a few of that, and it's the type of thing you stop and go, oh, I really like that cover, because you're like, I know this song, but the way they're doing it is so good.
I have added so many versions of songs that I was unaware of on Spotify because of that. Like it literally was like, ooh, or if I didn't know who was singing it, like I Shazam it, so then it it pulls it up and it's like, hey, this is the artist. I'm like, sick. And I'll listen
That's
to
making
this.
me
So,
laugh because your Spotify playlist is already just all over the place. So it's going to be like, what the heck, dude? Now what?
but that's like everything in my life that has genres. You
That's true.
know, the streaming services have no idea what to suggest to me.
Like,
Uh,
watch this sports documentary. Also, watch this soap.
yeah, yeah, and it's typically a soap about some sports singer. You know.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really it. While it doesn't seem like it at the start, it gets progressively more engaging and more tense as you go along. I I think I appreciated it even more because I got to watch all 7 episodes back to back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I could
Okay.
feel the ties there because we are more in various locations
Right.
and even times when we have flashbacks and stuff like that, and there's some episodes that spend a good chunk of time just in
Yeah.
the past.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
Okay. Well, I'm glad it's still good because the three we've seen we enjoyed, but yeah, I'm glad it builds up and becomes something that's as good. Well, maybe trying to build up to being as good as that first season. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. And they still have the opportunity to completely shat the bed.
Oh, true. Yeah, that episode 8 could just be poo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Mm,
Fingers crossed.
yep. Yep.
Uh, Talking about a second season, Paradise just started, but Legacy of Monsters, Monarch, season 2 on Apple. Has that come out yet? I know the embargo's come out, but
Um,
I want to say it's started.
I don't know. I never finished
Oh, you didn't finish season 1?
season 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Well, season 2,
mhm.
the biggest issue I had with season 1 was that when I watch a series about Godzilla and Titans and monsters, I want to see Godzilla to Titans and monsters. But there
Mhm.
was so much dialogue and talking in between the little bits of monsters that we do get. And when we did get it, it was phenomenal. The story is all over the place. We have a lot of characters that we're watching from the past, our three main protagonists, and then we see how Monarch becomes Monarch. And later on in the first season, they become, they're fighting against Apex as well, like these two big organizations that are trying to vie for who's going to basically be running after the monsters. And the story kind of, within the first batch of films that we got, the season kind of is in that world. Obviously, it's all very timey-wimey as well. The end of
Mhm.
season 1, massively timey-wimey, picks up with a big, I'm not going to say just in case you still want to go back, picks up with the big thing that's happened at the end of season 1, timey-wimey stuff. And now we are in episode 1, we go straight into, and they don't shy away from it. Monsters, new creations, big budget. It feels like you're watching the movies, but in the TV series.
Wow.
The But where they've kind of shat the bed is that the
Oh.
acting sometimes feels like they're acting against green screen monsters because there's so much monsters. So a lot of the time, like there'll be a creature on a roof or something, and the woman will be like, ah, scream, and it just feels like they're acting
Mm.
against green screen rather than
Mhm.
something physically there. There's this
Mhm.
like disjoint, which I was disappointed by, but I did get like the positive side of the glass is that so many more creatures that you're going to see in here, very well done. Like very rarely are you going to go, that's CGI. You only know CGI because those monsters don't exist, right? So,
True. Yes.
or do they? Right.
Um,
And the story, it's quite interesting. They again are going with the past characters, showing us what's happened, where they're seeing a particular Titan that is very much the impetus for season two, and what Godzilla and King Kong have to do to deal with that Titan, and what that means for the repercussions of having those creatures on Earth now in the present. So it runs up and then it jumps back and it shows us the some human relationships with which I care about somewhat, but mostly I just want to see the creatures and the monsters, and you get a lot more of that this time in season two. So they seem to have answered fan base, but I feel like there's some acting that feels very hammy, very like, oh no, that doesn't feel like they're acting. I think I'm meant to be feeling something emotionally, but I'm just like, cool, you're acting weird, thanks man. So like with a pinch of salt, if you're in it for the monsters, you're gonna love it. If you're in it for the acting, choose something else.
but a lot of the time for these, we've always acting is. I mean, if we get character story, that's great.
Yeah,
but
we like the monsters. That's why we watch Godzilla King of the Monsters or King Kong versus. It's the SmackDown.
Exactly, that's what we want.
Eating humans, going.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's season 2 started last night. Friday,
okay.
Yeah, the 27th.
Perfect timing. So jump on that, guys. So what else you got, Chris? Chrissy Wissy?
Last one. Let's see here. Let me make sure I write down the time code. It is this documentary that I watched. It's on HBO. It's called Murder in Glitterball City.
What a title.
Oh yeah, exactly. This is not your regular true crime documentary type of thing. It's 2 episodes. It does not need to be 2 episodes. It could literally be 3/4 of 1 episode.
They stretch it out, do they?
Well, yes and no. The reason this is on the best thing that I watched this week,
right,
is because what this is obviously based on the name murder. There's a mysterious killing that happens. A body is found in a basement of this Louisville, Kentucky mansion.
Right.
The 2 partners have a growing dysfunctional relationship, it seems, and one calls the cops on the other. When the cops arrest dude number 2, he says, hey, dude number 1 has a body buried in the basement. And so now you're like, what the crap, and then when they bring dude number 2 in, he's like, no, dude number 1 put the body in the basement. And so you have, that's the murder mystery. That's the case right there. Right. These 2 people who, as we learn more about them, as investigations dive deeper into their lives, you get to see like, oh, maybe neither of these guys are really good. Something's not right there. But to build out this, the producers, the showrunners, whatever, filmmakers, want to create Louisville and this specific mansion district as its own character. And to do that, they use the residents to provide the color for that.
I'm looking at some of the trailer running on IMDb.
Yeah.
And I can see some of the residents.
Yeah. There's it's crazy because at one point we also get to see a lot of drag queens. Yeah. There's one who is kind of scary. I'm sure she's very nice, but she just comes across as like, whoa. Then there's like one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen. And he's not really dressed up in drag. He's just a dancer, but he's like,
oh yeah. I saw. I mean, that guy is sculpted like a Greek god.
Yeah. Well, and his face, his eyes, the whole thing is just like, whoa, you're like stunning, and it's it's weird.
It's
Stop.
distracting.
Yeah.
Yes.
But then you also have like, and this guy commented on my video, the real person,
Really?
which I then had to like, oh crap, what did I say?
I know.
I didn't
I hate
insult
that.
him. I complimented him. I insulted his wife. Um,
Oof.
but to be honest, she said something that needed to be insulted because she just, anyway, you can watch my review if you want to get the
I'm
context of
totally
that.
gonna now.
Yeah, but it's all of the characters within this. This is not the
Right.
best true crime documentary there, but it is like as my wife and I were watching this, it was giving us small feels of Tiger King. No joke.
Oh, it kind of looks like that, to be fair, from the images on IMDb.
Yeah, it's out there. You know what I mean? And all of the people that they talk to are just you can't believe that they're real. There's there's
Yeah.
one woman that they're interviewing, and she's on they're like in the park in the middle of the neighborhood or something like that. She's full on talking to the producers. She's answering the questions. She's telling part of her story, and one of her friends apparently walks by in the background.
Mm,
Mid sentence, she goes, "Hey, Gail," or whatever the person's name is, and
mm.
then continues on with her story. The producers left that in.
Brilliant. I love
I,
that.
it's just, you're like,
That's
okay,
entertaining.
yeah, you can, truly unscripted here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, I guess that makes it give it an air of authenticity.
it does. Yeah, I mean, it. You take a bizarre case,
Mm,
and it only makes sense that you would frame it with the bizarreness that happens just naturally in the community. And so it is entertaining. Um,
okay.
yeah, it's not the best. You can watch. It's on HBO, but also Hulu, Disney Plus type thing, depending on what you have. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yes.
all right.
I'm definitely going to add that to my list. It sounds entertaining, nonetheless. Yeah. Um, Here's a movie that I think you should add to your list, Chris.
Okay,
Um, but with a pinch of salt, knowing that it's not a very good movie, but
okay,
it is very entertaining.
perfect.
Um, Directed by Frank E. Flowers. It's called The Bluff. It's a new pirate movie
On
with
Prime, right?
on Prime with Priyanka Chopra Jonas and Carl Urban. Um, and this is exactly what I wanted it to be. It is fun. It's gory, like holy hell. They they like for it they're steeping into that kind of adult territory. It's not R-rated, but it does have some decent gore. It's brutal. It takes itself a little bit too seriously. And I
Hmm.
think that's where like the Pirates of the Caribbeans, they have fun with it, but they're still catering to all ages. So this one is a bit more adult. The
Okay.
fighting, she's so believable. This is a woman that has a past of being something, and she's
Hmm.
on an island with her family. Past comes back to haunt her, and now she has to rescue family and have a vengeance storyline and take on Carl Urban doing his best. I'm not in The Boys at the moment acting, but I'm still kind of in The Boys Butcher acting. um, the action set pieces are great. The fighting choreography, very believable from your characters. Gory, believable in a pirate's way that is choreographed and explosions and Michael Bay doing music. It's very loud. It's very big. It feels like a blockbuster, but
Mm,
also not one you probably want to have paid for at the cinema. But if it's on
gotcha.
Prime, a directed, they're churning out these films a lot, and for the most part, they're pretty good. This isn't great. Like it's not an excellent movie, but it's an adventure movie that I think that you're gonna love, if that makes sense.
I saw the trailer. Like I was scrolling through Prime last night, and I saw the trailer play for this, and I was like, huh, because I had heard the title, but I didn't know exactly what it was, and
Mm,
hadn't really spent the time to even look into it.
yeah.
And once I realized that it was a pirate movie, like proper pirate movie, I was like, this actually is kind of you
Yeah.
know, this could be fun. And Priyanka Chopra Jonas's character is was a real person. So
So believable in this role. Like, it's great.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Well, yes, that it has been on my list. Now I really, really want to see it. I'll probably have to watch it today
Ah, it's
sometime
good
because
fun.
that'll be.
Like, it's a film I can see myself watching again. Um,
Oh,
like, if one of my
okay.
family members says, "Hey, did you watch that?" It's like, "Yeah, I watched that with you." Like,
Okay.
totally that sort of film. Yeah.
Nice. So we've had like heads of state, play
Mm-hmm.
date,
Mm-hmm.
um, what was the one? The Wrecking Crew,
Wrecking Crew. Yeah.
and now the Bluff.
Yeah.
And
They're doing all right. Like, I think they're nailing that, not huge budget, but somewhat of a budget straight to their streaming platform. We're not asking for big thinky movies. We just want entertainment, blockbuster fun.
well, and think about Netflix's, like, to contrast this,
Oh my gosh.
Netflix's attempt at this, and they throw ridiculous money at it, and it
So much
sucks.
money.
You
And
know,
it
it's
sucks.
boring. It's way
Yeah.
overly long, whatever.
Think
And
about
then
that
you
film, Red something.
Red Notice.
That cost
Yeah.
150 million.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what that film was about. I can
I
tell you the
don't, yeah.
stars that were in it,
Yeah.
but I can't say what the movie was about.
Yeah. And then you have Prime coming in with these B-level, A-level stars,
Oh, for sure.
B-level
Yeah.
movies
Yep.
that know exactly what they are, and they're not trying to be anything other
No.
than that.
They need to keep going this way. Yeah, this is the way.
This is the way, because I will totally sit my butt down for an hour and a half to 2 hours and watch an entertaining action movie that incorporates, you know, stunts, witty
Yeah.
humor,
Yeah.
some good violence, and it, you know, a somewhat good story. I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be the best story. I'm
Doesn't
not
have
looking
to be
for
the best
Oscar
story.
stuff. I just want fun.
I just want characters I can root for to, like, yeah, what I used to go to the cinema for when I was a 12-year-old kid, you know. That.
And isn't it crazy that that's what makes it so memorable too? Like we talked
Yeah.
about the huge budget of Red Notice. I don't remember the movie. I mean, I remember not liking it, and I think it had to
Yeah.
do with art or something like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay, cool. I'm glad that you watched this, and I'm glad you told me about it because yeah. Do you have anything else good that you want to
do.
talk about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm going to put both of these at mediocre, but both
Okay.
should still be watched. So I think a few weeks ago, someone said, "Hey, have you guys seen this horror movie?" It was coming out to Shudder, and I looked at it and thought, that doesn't look good. Um, I ended up watching it, and I was like, holy hell, this was creepy, and it was gory. It's a shit story, but man, Chris needs to watch this because some of those kills, he's going to be like, Dolly, new with Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. This film surprised me. There's a few times in the story where it's a couple, you know, doing the classic thing, off the beaten path, want a romantic getaway. There's some hillbilly be starting shit and eating people's faces, sort of things. But this one particularly takes the role of someone, for some whatever reason, obsessed with dolls, wears a doll face, and if you get caught in that web of craziness, you're gonna be sorry. This film goes gory, sets up a story. You think it's going one way, and then you see it going one way, and then it pivots and goes, "Hey, here's something else you didn't see coming," from
Oh, really?
a really basic story. Yeah, a number of times I really went, "Really?" I went, "Okay," and then I went, like an hour later, I went, "Really?" And then the kills, like the prosthetic body horror violence that you see on screen, makes me queasy, as well as, oh, that's new. And considering what we've seen with Terrifier, there's some stuff in here that I was just like,
That
no, thank you.
well, that's impressive. That it can show you something unique.
Yeah, is that I don't want to go to that B&B. Thanks. No, that is not a holiday destination I want to go to. So if you're looking for like a really quick one and done cabin in the woods type of with like wicked costumes that are going to creep you the hell out with big gore, heavy on the body horror, and then actually throw in a couple of surprises in there, you could do worse than checking this film out. Not a great film, but interesting one in that genre, doing something different.
This is the one that I saw when we saw Psycho Killer, which is
Oh,
shit. They
yeah.
showed the trailer though, and this had the full-on '70s vibe
Yes.
of the
Yeah.
trailer, and
Yeah.
like it instantly set the tone for this. You know what I mean? Like I did not expect greatness, but I was
Like
like,
it's like those old school fubar films, like
yeah,
late the you go to the driving and they're showing two films. The first film is like the family one, and then the second film is like that hard R. It's that type of film. Yeah.
nice. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm excited.
Cool.
Yeah, it
I
comes
have
out.
one more to talk about.
Okay, Dolly comes out March 6th on Shutter, I believe.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. What else you got?
Scream 7.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
yeah, I went to watch Scream 7. Like, obviously, going into this film, it has a bit of a stigma because of the removal of the actress,
Hmm.
because of, like, how dare she be outspoken about anything in her life and decided not to do that. However, gotta say, there's a number of surprises in this. They've returned back to the hard R, so it's a proper 18. So whereas some of the Screams in the latest has been 15, this time round, proper 18 again. The
Okay.
kills again in here, hearing British people react in laughing, but then like go off in a sound like, oh, oh no. It's just, that happens a number of times in the movie. So
Okay.
the story, they try to be original. At this point, I don't know what they can do to be original. It's the seventh in the franchise.
Hmm.
Neve Campbell carries the film, I feel. There's this story between her and her daughter, and the whole, having had that life that she's trying to protect her family from, but also not being able to trust anybody because obviously, you know, she's been attacked by every psycho killer in existence.
Yeah.
So that story takes precedent, and then they're trying to wrap up the franchise. That's what it feels like. Like
Okay.
they're trying to wrap up so that it won't have any more, and it feels like it has a bit of weight, not in a good way. It has like the air of them trying to tie up too many things,
Okay.
um, like all that came before. There's also the issue I have with Courtney Cox. I love the actress. I think she's fantastic. But because of the plastic surgery she's had on her face, there
Oh.
I can barely tell the emotion that she's trying to portray on her face, because it's really is. It's like pulled back and I can't see what's going on. There's no reaction to her. Like, I love her and Friends, and I feel so sad for them that they feel that they have to do that in order to continue to look pretty, or like what is pretty. Where you
Yeah.
look at Neve Campbell, she's definitely had a little work done, but nothing like the others, and she seems to be aging somewhat naturally. And like the difference in personality, what they can portray through their acting, is night and day. So I just felt sad for her that way. The film itself is fine. There's wicked kills, good tense scenes, really well filmed, good acting, and the actors do what they can with what they've been given. The story is subpar for what we've had before. Like the previous two installments, I think were better than this one, if
Hmm.
that makes sense. Yeah.
It, yeah. Well, you're definitely siding with the audience on this one. 33% Rotten Tomatoes for critic score, 78 for audiences. I watched Jeremy John's review yesterday, and
Uh,
it
was
made
he
me
scathing?
laugh. Oh, dog shit is what he gave it.
I gave dog shit. Wow. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
Yeah,
So
so
that
I
was
enjoyed this much more than Jeremy Jones, that's for sure.
that's
But
funny.
again, not a great film.
Okay, okay.
Um, One more I wanted to touch on very quickly.
Uh huh.
Um, I took my wife on date night to watch a movie I told her nothing about. I didn't tell her the title. I didn't tell her who was in it. It's just I said it's one of our favorite actors, Sam Rockwell. Do you want to come and watch it? She went, yeah. So we watched Have Fun, Don't Die.
Good luck, have
Wait,
fun,
is
don't
it
die.
Good
Good luck,
Luck,
have
Don't
fun, don't die.
Good
Yeah.
Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. And this isn't on the best thing I watched, although it is a really good film. But the more you think about it, the more this film unravels as you think about it. So try to just enjoy it for what it is. It's a bonkers film that somewhere it feels like it's somewhat Matrixy, somewhat 12 Monkeys, and Sam Rockwell just having a blast on screen with a number of actors. Like, oh my gosh, if you just like Sam Rockwell, go and watch it just for this.
Yeah.
The story itself, like it is bonkers and it's crazy. But the minute my wife and I started thinking about it and started talking about it, we were like, yeah, but what about this? And then we were like, what about this? We're like, no, okay, let's not do that. We're not gonna think about it too hard. We're just gonna enjoy it for what it is. I can see myself enjoying watching this again, but it's like the cinema experience watching this with people. It's a big film. It feels big. It feels like cinematic, especially when you get to the last half an hour where they're finally getting to like. I'm not really explaining this. The story is dude comes he says he comes from the future to save us. Yeah, he says he comes from the future to save us from ourselves. There's AI, but not like what we know it, that is going to destroy us, and you need to stop a particular kid that is going to be the creator of this AI. So you come with me, we're going to save the world, sort of thing. And it's just a wild ride from there on. I mean, I love
if you want to live.
Yeah, it is totally that. But Sam Rockwell is just like, this role was made for me. So
yeah, because we don't know if he's nuts.
no, exactly.
And he looks like he was a dumpster reject. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a trash panda. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, the movie it continuously gets batshit as it goes. I loved his meal. It is too long, isn't it? It feels too long. Yeah. He has a meal at one point. I fully approve. It's
So good fun. There's a creature that I have to say, the trailer, it teases it, but it doesn't give it away.
That's good.
Because you see the foot of something. I was like, holy hell, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
And then when you see it, it's so much worse, and in the best way possible.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
Gave me vibes of Everything Everywhere All at Once. That sort of quirky, weird indie.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Again, I love a lot. So if you were thinking like, do I like weird, quirky indie movies that are trying to be like the new 12 Monkeys, but maybe a little bit more crazy? The answer is yes, and go and watch it.
Nice. I'm glad you got to see it. That's good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Do you have any poo?
I do, which is going to disappoint you. Cold storage.
How dare you,
dude?
What did you give this? You gave it 2, didn't you?
2.
Oh my gosh.
I feel I'm being generous.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So generic premise, some kind of space outbreak, virus thing, fungus, whatever, is brought back to Earth. It finds its way out because life finds a way and starts wreaking havoc. A specialized team captures it all, puts it away into a secure location. We flash forward then several decades, and it's leaking. And that's where we're at. Joe Keery and Georgina Campbell are the employees, the security people for the self-storage location, and they just kind of start investigating it. The best part of this whole movie is the body horror. The It's gross, and I loved it.
Yeah.
I really did. I enjoyed that part of it because it's not only just like flesh eating type of nastiness. It's boom.
Oh man,
And
it's like it's a little bit thing in that way. Yeah.
yeah, it is. And I mean, I liked it the best when non-humans got infected
Oh
because
yeah.
they were
Yes.
just like, ooh.
That was
Um,
cool. Weird.
I was bored through so much of this.
Oh really?
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh, I was just like, please, why are we? Even the opening sequence, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, this is tough. This
Okay.
is, I just, I was not hooked. I didn't care. And it's such a brief scene that it's like, whatever. And then they use the Beach Boys, I Get Around, as the military's driving away. And I'm like, you can't do that because Three Kings used that as they were traveling through the desert in a Humvee. And so
That doesn't
that
mean anything. That's not the
that is the
rule.
superior film.
That's
So
bullshito.
no, that is you don't get to do that. You don't get to steal it. This comes from David Kopp. He wrote this and he's the writer of Jurassic Park and Spider-Man and Mission
Yeah.
Impossible. And
That's why it's good.
no, it's not. It's
It
not.
is.
It's
It
not
is
at all.
good.
No.
It is.
No.
It really is. You were just in a bad mood.
No, Liam Neeson feels,
Yeah.
and I said this in my review, he feels like the mix of Frank Drebin Jr. and Brian Mills. Like he thinks he's going to be like, I have a certain set of skills that are honed to find you. And then it's like, you can't be serious. Shirley, you can't be serious. I am serious and don't call me Shirley. I mean, it's
There's a lady that has a much better set of skills than him in this movie. She's awesome.
yes. Yes. I this was not uh for the fun that it could have had.
Mm.
It didn't really go into that.
Okay.
I just
I mean,
I
I
grew to like
understand
I grew to
that
like their
you're wrong. I get it.
yeah, no, I know. I grew to like
To be
the
fair, this is
chemistry between them.
like my perfect genre. This is, I love this. I'll probably give bad films a good pass because I love this type of film. This is my favorite. This is where give me this type of film all day long. I'll be happy. And
But
Joe Carey, Steve the Hare Harrington.
yeah, I mean I, I like bad movies. I get sucked into bad movies and I will watch bad movies. This was a boring movie. That's what really bothered me. Not that it was
I don't find it boring
cheesy
at
or
all.
stupid. It was just I couldn't care less about what was going on. There was no urgency to even when you think there should be urgency, there's not really any. I'm like, okay. I just like, I'm. When are we gonna get? When is it? When is it over?
When is it over?
Yeah, it's
When does it
99
end?
minutes, and it feels longer than that. I was just disappointed. So
Hmm. Okay.
yeah.
Well, friendship over.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do
I'm
you have
sorry
any?
you didn't enjoy it.
No, it's fine. It's hey, it was a watch. I have seen it. I would rather watch some other films though that do the same concept in a more entertaining or engaging way. But hey, that's okay. What'd you watch? Do you have poo?
I don't know, Pooh. I just got another
Oh.
good thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. What is it?
Scrubs.
Did the
New season.
Really? Did that already come out?
2 episodes of the new season came out on Disney or Hulu, whatever, whichever part of the world you are in. They brought back pretty much the whole crew, and the way they integrate their being much older and where they are in their lives, they've made it somehow poignant, emotional, and still funny. Working with the old gags like Bambi or the Turk Eagle. The fact that the chocolate bear and Zach Braff still have this amazing bromance, even though they're not, like, he's still working in the hospital. Zach Braff's character is a doctor, but he doesn't work at the hospital, and this thing draws him back. And where the story goes is like, oh my gosh, this is exactly how you, if you were gonna do it, how they should have done it. And when we watched the first episode, we are like amazed how it feels like they've just, it's like they haven't even skipped a beat. It's just as if they picked up many years later. They're older, they've recognized that Bambi is kind of not having to teach, but in a more whatever role, and people have been affected by his loss. He was often the glue that held things together, and so the repercussions of all of that are so evident. Again, just like having real emotional depth, and then genuinely funny. I was like, wow, how did they do that? Yeah, color me surprised. I was so surprised. I was ready to go, no,
that's
switch this off.
Yeah, because I mean it really does have that the potential to go wrong really quickly.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it does. But so far, very impressed.
And you've got, like, I'm looking through here just to see, you know, the actors. Does Cox is in it also. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Well, and if you've never listened to Fake Doctors, Real Friends, the podcast with Zach Braff and Donald Faison, you really should. It came out during COVID time, and so they were like, Faison was in his closet, surrounded by clothes, doing the podcast. It was great. But they did Scrubs watch along, so every episode they were talking about an episode of the show, and they would have the cast members on, and it's so great too, because they talk about how they weren't real doctors, but they became best friends on the show, not only through the writing that makes Turk and JD best friends, but in real life they are best friends. And so amazing. That's definitely. So good. Nice. Okay. I didn't know this. I knew it was coming out. I did not know it was
I didn't know either. I was doing that thing you do where you channel surf, and I was like, what the heck? This is out. And, took a chance, and very surprised.
Nice. Okay. You're going to go to the chat? Say hi to everybody? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to run to the bathroom, so if you say hi to everybody.
Okay. I will start to say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Let's see here. Amy was here first this morning. Hey, Amy, how are you? Happy Saturday. Let's see. Ella's here. If I could click on it. Ella's here as well. Hey there. Niket with 3 pies. I'm going to assume that's what those are. I don't know. Hey, Niket, what kind of pies are they? Apple. No pumpkin. That's gross. Chris Retzloff, hey there. Another beautiful Saturday. Oh, sweet. Well, hopefully you're, are you cooking something? Are you chefing today? That would be nice. Zed, hey, we're glad you're here again. Good to see you on the live again, too. Audrey, hey there. Good morning. Hopefully you're having your cup of coffee, maybe some waffles, too. Thomas comes on also in just a little bit. Man cold is a condition, not a disability. Maybe hear grumpy opinions throughout the show. Please be understanding. Thanks, Chris. That's exactly it. Yes, it's Hi, Crochet a while and listen. How are you? Oh no, you're fighting with your computer this morning. That is no fun at all. Hopefully that gets sorted out so we can chat with you as well. Zed, you watched Crime 101. I've heard that's kind of good. They're speaking Farsi. That language has always just intrigued me, and the writing, and I don't know if it's of Farsi or if it's like some of the other like either Arabic or the Middle Eastern countries there, but it's so unique, and it breaks my brain on how to differentiate the letters and or maybe there's sounds. I don't know. Again, that's my ignorance, but awesome. That's cool. Um, Let me know how the movie is. I've seen some good things about it, but the title is just generic. So, Amy started Game of Thrones this week. All right, so the second watch for you. Oh, but it's your first watch for the boyfriend. I got him hooked. Yeah, that's it. It's going to be interesting when you get to season 7 and 8. How's he gonna? Are you just gonna skip season 8? Just kind of pretend it didn't happen. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, hey Thomas, you're Red Crossing today. What are you doing with the Red Cross? Are you where are you volunteering, or I don't know, maybe you're a physician or something like that, helping out also. Let us know or Audrey can let us know also if you're not able to type. So I'm glad that you're here though, and cool. Have fun with that. Amy, yeah, Night Agent. Have you watched The Recruit? Not so much the second season because they did not do this show a good service. They did a disservice in season 2. They just kind of threw things at it and wrapped it up really quickly, like it was an afterthought. Because I think the chemistry of Noah Centineo in this role, he's just so much more entertaining and engaging than Gabriel Basso is in The Night Agent. It's just he kind of a bump on a log a lot of the time. So yeah, there you go. Dude, are you cold?
Yeah.
It's 75 degrees in my studio. We went from raining and cloudy earlier in the week
Yeah.
to frickin' shorts. It is disgusting. So I was just explaining to Amy why the Night Agent is less superior than the Recruit.
Oh yeah, the Recruit is so good.
Yeah. They did it a disservice by
They did.
screwing that second season up.
Yeah.
Elijah, hey. Fighting your computer. Well, and listen, it was having computer issues. So yes, training for when AI takes over. Oh, Ella. Okay, so you continue watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Nice. Amistad from 1977 or 1977,
That's the
1997.
happy watch.
Ooh, yeah, you got Dead of Winter. That's that Emma Thompson one, right?
Yeah.
That looked kind of like a Hallmark movie. I mean, Ella says it's an okay watch. So,
Right.
yeah, just kind of, yeah. And then The Bluff, cool, which I'm looking forward to. Yes, Elijah, yeah, absolutely. Good to have that. Fun with Paradise. Amy, hopefully you're enjoying Paradise as well as you continue on. Memory of a Killer. Is this the Patrick Dempsey one?
Well, yeah. Is that new?
Yeah, if it's
now.
in the US, it's like on Fox,
Oh yeah.
like on regular terrestrial TV.
Yeah. No, it's on Prime here in the UK. Because we
Corey,
don't have Fox. Yeah.
well, yes. Corey, to answer your question from my opinion only, it's an American over-the-air TV show, so no, I have not watched it. I will not be watching it. Yeah.
We like Patrick Dempsey, so we may end up watching it.
I like Patrick Dempsey. I don't
Dude,
like
you don't get to go
American
back.
TV.
Okay. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah. Sosa, Hocus Pocus. Hey, how you? How are you doing?
That's a movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Ablution? I don't know what that is though.
It sounds like a fatality in Mortal Kombat. Ablution. What does that mean? Who does
I
it?
don't know. Yeah. Hocus Pocus though could have been one of the best things they watched.
True. I'm looking up ablution. There's abduction. I don't see anything named ablution.
It could have been, yeah, it could have been Abduction.
Yeah, Abduction
Just
was terrible. It's a terrible film.
which is Abduction? Is that the
It's
the
the
werewolf
wolf
kid?
from Twilight, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Or there's the 2019 one called Abduction with Scott Adkins, which I presume is not a great film, but a good action movie.
Oh, the, Ella. Let's see here. Going. Yeah, I was. Yeah, yeah. Talking
That is
about
funny.
murder in Glitterball City. Yeah, not sure if I'm recommending the documentary. That's good. Yes and no. I mean, don't go into this because you're expecting like just so in depth true crime stuff. You know, it's more about the characters around the mystery. I mean, it's still a tragic story because these two people, are, one or both or neither, are accused of killing, and it's twisted and it's gross. But I mean, yeah, yeah.
I want to watch it.
Oh, nice. Chris is also going to watch The Bluff
Nice.
this week.
Well,
Yes.
remember Chris Retzlaff, that Chris doesn't like American stuff, so always go with my reviews. They're always better and always right. Considering I haven't done a proper review in 2 weeks. Yes.
Hey, I reviewed I Swear, which is not an American production, and
Yeah,
I loved
exactly.
it. Yeah.
You
Oh,
don't-
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. No.
You don't like
Paradise.
American stuff.
Paradise is an American production.
Is it though?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm just being facetious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Is it?
Murder in Glitterball City is American.
That's true.
It's strange American though. It's not. You know.
You like Strange American.
I like well, yeah.
You like Strange. Yeah.
Yes. Urban as Johnny Cage looks awesome. Yeah, the Mortal 2 Combat, like the or Mortal Kombat 2. Dyslexia there. Didn't the trailer just come out, like the official like trailer come out just recently?
Yes, it did, and I think he's the perfect choice. He looks great, especially that he's shaved off his beard. He looks like the Johnny Cage character.
Oh wow.
If he
Okay.
doesn't do the splits, though, I'm going to be pissed off because that is the move that makes Johnny Cage legendary, where he does the splits and then punches a dude in the nuts. That is his move.
They may have to get Van Damme to stunt
No,
double.
there's no
there.
reason to get Van Damme for anything these days. Leave that man alone.
He can do the splits though.
I'm sure there's lots of other people that can do the splits.
Oh, Mystery Team. Audrey watched Mystery Team from 2009. Perfect, goofy fun. I don't know what this is.
Mystery Team. I love
Oh,
mystery
yes, I do know what
and
this is.
Men.
It's Donald Glover and two skinny white kids. It's
How young is Donald Glover in that?
yeah, it's like a parody. It's encyclopedia according mystery or IMDb says Encyclopedia Brown style kid detectives, and I can see that from just the stills and stuff. It looks like
2009.
that's what they're going for. So that could be a lot of fun. First, hey Vivek, sorry, I saw the emoji and I was thinking Niket there of doing that, but Niket gave us pies. You give us the dab. I like it. Oh, Zed is also here, Ruben. Zed's on.
Hey, Zed. How you doing, Zed?
Oh. Let's see. Hi, Dina. Sophie was so annoying, acting oblivious and running away from the man that she loves.
What are we talking about?
Sophie. Bridgerton,
Sophie who?
I think. Are we talking about Bridgerton?
Oh, yeah.
Or The Bluff?
Yeah.
Or Dolly? I don't
Feck knows.
I don't know. Understand the character running a couple times, but not throughout the entire season.
Huh?
Was there a movie that you you did?
Uh,
Scream 7 even?
no. I mean, the whole point of the Scream movies is to run away.
Well, yeah, but was there a character named Sophie? I'm just trying to.
No, I don't think so. Her daughter is named after her best
Tatum.
friend, which Tatum, yeah, which is not Sophie. Yeah,
Well, it could be.
I don't know.
Maybe you're just mispronouncing Tatum.
Perhaps
It's
Sophie
actually
Tatum.
Sophie. Yeah.
It's a Tatum.
Yeah. Huh. Okay. Dina, give us a little bit more context on which, because we're behind in the comments, which movie we're talking about there. Oh, first off, Matthew, hey, what's for breakfast? What are you doing? What are you having? What are you eating? I guess it's kind of
Hey,
lunchtime now.
Matthew.
But you saw The Revenant for the first time ever and in
Oh,
IMAX.
nice. So that must have been a rescreening that they're like rescreening thing. Unless he
Yes.
owns an IMAX.
Hey, well, then we're all making a trip to Texas to go on our way to Amy's, to go to the IMAX theater.
Exactly.
Yeah, is it some of those scenes had to been like
Oh, an IMAX.
the horse on the cliffs. Yeah, that would have been wow, and the bear
Oh,
scene
the bear.
itself.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Y'all like oysters. Crochet a while and listen. Watched Veronica Mars season 3.
I'm surprised that it's still so high because it feels like that's a series that would not age well, but maybe it does.
Could still be fun. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix now. Like that they dropped in the U.S.
Oh.
That they put all the seasons on there, so that's kind of cool. Zed was watching Crime 101 for context. I don't know what about Mark Ruffalo, but he always feels like your great neighbor.
Kind of does, hey.
He plays grumpy really well, also.
You see, that's the problem. I'm always angry.
Exactly. Oh, hey, Paul. Oh, just typing out, doing your usual football bets and hanging out. Nice. Hopefully you're on the winning streak today or this week. That'll be good. Yeah. No, Ella was not saying Amistad was an okay watch. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Amistad is brutal but brilliant.
Yeah.
Give us free. Oh my gosh, like he is so good in that. Dijon.
Gunsu, yeah.
Gunsu, yeah.
Paul liked Night Agent season 3. Not a fan of Seven Kingdoms. It's not for him. Even though your brother played the character who stood up in the crowd and released wind when Knight was asking for a posse. Really?
That was your brother? Wow.
That's
If you still
awesome.
don't like it? I feel like on principle you have to like it.
Well, but maybe Paul's the younger brother and you're just not supposed to like your older brother, That's funny, though, that's what he got to do.
Yeah.
He got to
I'm an
fart on
actor.
screen.
I'm a fart actor. Fart and cue.
The best way I could type sentences with few words. Brood of Bracken. He's done extra acting parts for a few years now. Was on Game of Thrones as the chief of the Wildlings. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool.
That's so cool. Yeah.
Fun. Ablution, that means a formal, often ritualistic act of washing oneself or sacred objects for purification. Could be a fun rom-com.
I'd watch it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, Ella, I do like actually Game of Thrones. I just didn't really get into what was the House of Dragons.
Boring of Dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, for me, I felt like the Game of Thrones
Realm
should
of
just
Dragons.
What? Dungeons?
The dullness of dragons.
Dullness of Dragons.
Dullness of dragons.
Dullness of Dragons.
Dullness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I watched the first couple episodes and I was just didn't want to
Yep.
keep going. But I did enjoy
The
because we
60s
came
of Game of Thrones. Yeah.
yeah, we came to Game of Thrones really late. And so we were binging, you know,
Nice.
and so that was kind of cool. That was a great watching experience. But
Do you remember that black episode?
in season 8
Yeah.
where you can't see anything,
You can't see anything. It cost 150 million, but you can't see anything.
and it was the largest on-screen battle for
Battle armies. Yeah. And we couldn't see Jack.
yeah. Tom is at the Red Cross training called Hot Shots. Oh, ooh, goodness.
What? That's so cool. That is called Hot Shots.
Yeah. Part 2.
It's when you come back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, hopefully he's safe then, because that is it. Wow. Yeah, especially if it's like wildland fires, you know, those are goodness. Okay. This year, your brother Eric, was Momoa's double on the set of Supergirl. So he stood in when Momoa's face wasn't needed for a scene.
Wait, what? So he's been Lobo? That's wicked. Dude, how big is your brother?
That's what. That's exactly what.
Because I'm sorry, but I'm looking at your profile picture.
Yeah,
It's very deceptive either way. But dang.
yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Wow.
And can we get a shout out, please? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Does he know Momoa on like a?
Yeah. And can we like get his
talk to him?
quick his phone number one time?
Or
Quick
just have
message.
him
Hey guys, just watch
hop
this.
on
Yeah.
hop
Yeah,
on the
come as a
podcast?
guest.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That would be.
Oh,
That
can
would
you
be
imagine?
spectacular.
Can you imagine?
From everything I've seen and heard and read, the dude is like super
I
awesome.
bet it'd be wicked. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it'd be so good to have online.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway.
Yeah. Eric was enjoying Monarch season 2.
Nice.
So
Good.
good.
Yeah, they jump straight in, which I like.
Well, that's the thing. You need to in that show. You need that's the whole purpose of it, and
Yeah.
especially when it's called Legacy of Monsters.
Right? Not Legacy of People and sometimes monsters. Yeah. Which sounds like an animal. An anime.
Yeah. Yes, it does. Oh, good, Aubrey. Yes, Audrey, you've got your coffee there. I agree. Yeah, life does not happen without coffee. Become stabby in
Do
the
you guys ever
mornings.
call it a cuppa in America?
I don't.
Cuppa? You don't?
No, but I love it. I love that term, and I know instantly what it means. So,
Oh, okay. Cool.
yeah.
I don't understand because you guys are like your biscuits and gravy, and we all know what that is.
Yeah, it's cookies and syrup, right? I would. I do actually. Yeah, and there's a story to go along with it. Probably not a good story, but there's a story.
Story time.
Yeah, and you know the wow, nope. Old
Did it
timers.
just go?
It just went.
It went?
Just gone. Poof.
Did you say
Delorded.
old timers or Alzheimer's?
Old timers.
Oh,
Delorded. Yeah. Paul in Vikings. Oh my gosh! Wow, your brother's
He's
been in
been
all
in
kinds of stuff.
tons.
Was a
That's
character in
freaking
one of
cool.
the seasons of Witcher that appeared for a scene in one episode. Wow.
Do you
His main
remember
work.
that TV series where it was all about extras with Ricky Gervais?
Was it called Extras? Is that what it was called?
Oh, were you
I didn't
big fan?
watch it.
Yeah, really good. You should watch it. I think you would love it. And it is basically that, like just the lifestyle, what it means to be an extra.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
All right. Well, his main work now is doing audiobooks. Wow, that's cool. With a writer that did Devil of Dublin, B.B. Baskin. Ooh,
Nice. Okay.
I
That's awesome.
I
I'm
want
looking into getting someone to do my audiobooks, Chris.
Devil of Dublin. Oh well,
Do
hey,
my
Paul's
books and screen.
brother.
Yeah. Apparently Paul's brother.
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking up Devil of Dublin just so because it's not like
Sounds
we
like
don't.
the butcher of Bluff, which is the Witcher.
Oh, okay, if you say so.
The devil of what?
Dublin.
Dublin. The devil
Yes. Um,
Dublin. It's
uh,
catching. I said devil.
Devil. That's what I typed in first. Devil, and that didn't
Nice.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
House of the devil. No. Devil.
I
That's
know
because
your
I wrote
brother.
Dublin wrong.
What? Oh, what? Nikki and Steven reacts community. What is this? I don't even know what this is. That's really. Oh, okay. Paul is not part of that, but Eric might be. And Paul is the oldest brother. See, he can dislike his younger kids or his younger
Nice.
siblings.
The youngest. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Good job.
Oh, Matthew. Okay, sunny side up. Homemade white. Oh, with a can. Okay,
Wait.
you
That
lost me.
first sentence was good until you went oysters both with sriracha. Dude. Why? Separate those meals. You're having like three.
No. Don't separate those meals. Don't do that. That's you had me with the eggs on the toast.
And the homemade bread. All good stuff.
Uh huh.
And it's not even fresh oysters. It's can of oysters.
Does it matter? They're just
Yes,
like
it does.
gelatinous snot from the sea.
It's totally a bit like. Do you want fresh snot or like old snot? I prefer fresh snot.
No, if you start, I'm gonna. You watch your old Valerian tongue, Ruben. A dragon never loses.
This is true.
And to be fair, the dark episode was called "The Long Night," so that tracks.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was a long night.
and because of the
All of
time, they
us.
didn't have electricity. You know what I mean?
True.
They didn't have the halogen lamps out there or something like that. So,
That's why they had so much fire.
oh, this week Paul watched Police Story 1 and 2. Not as
Nice.
good as you remember, less action. What is police? When I hear Police Story,
Jack Chan. It's Jack Chan.
oh, okay. I
Really,
think
not as good as you remember? Yeah, because of my memory, I'm like, those are the best.
okay. I hear Police Story and I think Police Squad.
Or Academy or something like that.
Well, there's Police Academy also, but yeah, but Police Squad, is that what it was called?
Don't know.
For what
Isn't
became
that
the
for
Naked Gun.
Guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Police Squad. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Shiny. What's up?
up?
Glad you're here. Google Eric Nolan narrator. That the name. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. We'll get to see Paul's brother.
Okay.
All right. It just went through 200 biscuits and 4 gallons of sausage gravy. Kids would say it's fire. See, that's so cookies and syrup, Ruben, for you. That's what he had. 4
Right.
gallons of sausage syrup.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why?
Why
Your
not?
brother is hairy.
Is he a wizard?
Yes. He's a wizard.
Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, he is.
See? And a Viking.
Yeah. And very Viking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, there is a great Instagram picture of him with
You're a wizard, Nolan.
that's wow. Cool.
Very cool. Yeah.
Ah, neat, neat. All right.
Right, well,
Um, living like you're in the Revenant. Yeah, but sometimes you just
eat some fresh liver.
oh, you think I'm crazy for eating ginger root raw with your apples. Well, see, I, I don't like ginger at all, so I don't know why you would. I would think you're crazy anyway, just for eating ginger.
Ginger is one of the healthiest things you can eat, Chris.
It is grotesque, though.
It's not grotesque.
It is.
It's like medicine. You get loads of medicines that are way worse tasting than ginger, which is natural and healthy for you. Your face.
No,
Oh my god.
hard pass. Hard pass. um, i- Im, Ma,
Ma,
Maya?
I-A.
Trash cyborg movie from 2023. Train Dreams. Oh, Train Dreams was a beautifully shot film. That's the one with Joel Edgerton.
Oh, yeah,
came
yeah,
out
yeah.
towards
Yeah.
the end of last year. Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what that first film is.
I don't know either.
Maya. I'm gonna just type in Maya. M-A-I-A. Nope.
Ma. But
Could be
Ma
Ma.
is there is Ma with
Ma's-
Octavia Spencer, but that is not a cyborg action movie.
No. We'll have to come back to that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul let us. Yes. Oh, see, I'm not the only one. Chris Retzlaff fought Police Squad as well.
Yes, but it makes sense because you're both Chris's.
Yes. True. Street Fighter with Sonny Chiba. Great action. Nice. Ginger root and apples is a powerhouse anti-inflammatory and it promotes heart health. I need heart health. Oh, I did labs yesterday.
Oh, did they tell you you need to sort your life out?
I'm winning on so many things. Like,
You got the best scores,
I
highest
got
numbers ever.
highest numbers ever. Yeah.
Ooh,
No,
A plus, A plus, A plus.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
like-
I guess not good.
Not good at all. Yeah. Matthew only eats ginger for the health benefits. Make me feel so much better. Do love the ginger that comes with sushi. Could destroy tons for that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great.
Oh. Paul's brother was officially a non-speaking extra, but was still one of the main Wilding characters. Oh, neat. Love the scene where the red-headed leader is drinking by the fire beside his brother. Oh, that's cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go through and just
I
look
just
for
want
the
to see that
scenes and
scene.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, while we oh wait, here, one more about this. I also got to play one of the giants in Game of Thrones too. Oh, that's fun.
That is cool.
Yeah. Okay. I have a munchie.
Nice.
Amy, I don't know if you're still on, but ooh, these are now really warm. That's not okay. Gummy mango peelable candy.
What?
I don't know what that means either. So this week, my kids got the munchies at like 1 a.m. And so they ordered DoorDash from like Walgreens or something like that, one of those 24-hour types of stores, you know what I mean? And the dude, let's just say that at 1 a.m., the door dashers in our area
Yeah.
are not the cream of the crop. So what arrived were 2 bags of this, some
Right.
weird peach and ginger sports drink, and there was one other thing. I don't remember what that was, which was none of the things that my kids ordered. So
This is all wrong.
they got the wrong, well, they got somebody else's order.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I'll try. They were like, oh, do you want? Oh God, no, I can't eat this like this. It's literally it's melted. And it's like, can you see that?
Yeah, just stick your
It's
finger in and
no.
scoop it out.
It looks like mac and cheese
Yeah,
inside. It's
that looks delicious. I think you should definitely just like empty it in your mouth.
it.
It's not even coming out. It's so gross. Oh dear.
Oh, and I don't know what peelable means. Well, and I certainly can't tell anymore. It's
Can't peel it now, can you?
no. Okay, you know what? I have a refrigerator.
Nice. Okay.
Put that in there, and we'll come back to that in a
We'll come
minute,
back to that.
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. That was just disgusting. Though that was.
That looks so gross.
The, yeah, you should feel it. It feels less good. Also,
I'll just be over. Give me 15 hours.
okay, they might be ready by then. Oh, the apples completely cancel out the crazy spiciness of ginger. A great combo. Mango and ginger is even better. That is the one thing which is crazy too because I love spice. I do not like the spice of ginger. It's just it's a whole different type of grotesqueness. But that's good that the apple cancels that out. So Mar
I think it's
I-
Maria, the 2024
Oh,
film with Angelina
Maria.
Jolie. I think that written by Stephen Knight, directed by Pablo Larraín. That's that film. I still haven't seen it. I like Angelina Jolie though. The world's greatest opera singer.
Oh, about
Is it?
Maria Callas. Yeah.
Yeah, is that the film you're talking about? Just your
No,
for
that
some reason your text.
no, because
I-
Paul said it was a cyborg movie.
Oh, okay. I keep putting that in IMDb, and it's like it doesn't exist.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I just, oh, okay. I put it, I Googled it, and then the IMDb thing came up.
Oh, okay.
Y- yeah, wow.
I
It's a
found English.
Spanish
That
horror
makes sense.
sci-fi thriller, and yeah, wow. It's only available to rent on Prime in the U.S. at the
Oh
moment.
yeah, I've seen the poster for this. Was this bad?
You
Okay, that's
have?
good. Yeah, the poster I've seen for this because it's on Prime, and comes up
Oh.
Prime.
Is
Yeah.
oh, it's on Prime for you to watch there, just not renting?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me check. Checking. Prime Video. Here we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop-doop. Has anybody watched the TV series that just came out in the UK called Vanished?
Hmm.
On Prime. Nope. Drops of God season 2. What the heck? Yeah, maybe it's VOD. I can't see it.
Oh, okay.
It's disappeared. Okay.
Hmm. All right. Yeah. No. Well. Yeah. Retzlaff does little ginger, turmeric, and milk thistle with orange juice. None of that.
You don't like any of that?
I have not had orange juice since 7, the beginning
Okay,
of
cool.
1997, because like a couple days before my wedding, I had a bachelor party, and they got me a screwdriver, and so the screwdriver, the cup was about this big, and the liquid in it, no matter how much I drank, never went down.
Ugh.
But the consistency went from lots and lots of orange juice to almost no orange juice. So it was a fifth and a half of vodka that I drank by myself. And once I was
That's a lot.
finally able to throw up, I have never had orange juice again. I've been at radio broadcasts in the morning where we've had like food and everything, and one of the DJs one time was like, I think the orange juice might not be good. Could you taste it and see? And then if it is, just get some new ones. And I just called up the housekeeping, and I'm like, hey, can you just bring new orange juice, please? Because I was like, I'm not putting that in my mouth. I don't know. It's going to be bad no matter what I try. So what are we looking forward to in March? That, yes, The Bride. Oh my
The
gosh,
Bride.
yes, we've got our
Yeah.
tickets for that already. I'm so excited for that. I hope it's good.
Let me put one on everybody's radar that I've already seen but can't say anything about. War Machine.
Oh, I just got that yesterday. Okay. Uh, so so you're saying without saying anything that this is
I'm
one
not saying
that's
anything.
that
I'm
we
just putting
should.
on people's radar that it's a movie that exists.
Okay, fair enough. Good, good. It
Project Hail Mary.
that comes out this month, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hmm.
It makes me worried.
I see that. Yep, I see that. But
But
there was a review on our Discord. Someone that's got to see it early, and they loved the book, the audiobook, and said that they still managed to capture the heart of the book,
okay,
but also do its own thing. So,
it,
which I'm fine with.
yeah, yeah. I yeah. As long as you keep the heart of what it is,
Mm.
then it's so much easier to let
Yes, yes, yes.
go of differences that they put in, because it's understandable that some of the differences might need to just occur
Amazing.
from.
Yeah.
Okay, dang it. Yeah, yeah, that sounds really good. um yeah. I peed in the parking lot of the bowling alley. Just I had to go at that point, and so I did. Driving home, me not driving home, I was blitzed out of my mind. Um, we, because it was late, we pulled into the court that my parents lived at, that I had lived at,
Right.
and the cops followed us in and didn't really pull us over, but kind of pulled us over because we were already arriving at home. But they made me stay in the car because not the cops, my friends, because I was so
Right.
drunk.
Yeah, that makes sense. Though. That's good in your friends.
Yeah, 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 which is surprising, really. But then as soon as the cops left,
Yeah.
I broke out of the car and then went over and peed on the fence because I had broken the seal and I just didn't care. And I just
Wow.
that was a long time ago. I'm better
Uh,
now.
Ready or Not 2 comes out in March.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I had in my head when you said Ready or Not?
What?
Ready Player One.
They'll be like, that's a massive movie for having seen no marketing whatsoever. Is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
that
no,
a
no, no. Yeah.
DVD? Who's directing it? U-Bowl?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yes, yes. Ready or Not, here I come. Yes.
I saw the trailer
Man.
for the first time for that. I
Mm,
was like, yeah, okay, that's cool.
yeah. I,
Similar
I,
premise, exactly what you guys doing,
I
but
think they show too much.
formula one. Yeah, I agree.
But
I did close my eyes and just kind of listen to it. But yeah, similar formula. That's all I want. It
yeah,
works.
looks. Yeah,
Do that.
exactly. Okay, Ruben Paul just talked to his brother. He says he is very expensive for audiobooks.
Is he?
And he won't say where, but he is living abroad now. Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Scarpetta starts on Prime on the 11th. Love the books. Is this with Nicole Kidman? Is she the one in this?
Just feel like you're saying words now.
Well, it might be. Um,
Scarpetta.
Scarpetta. It's like Scarface.
Yeah, exactly.
Say hello to my little friend. I am Scarface.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that is Nicole Kidman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Cool. I didn't realize it was on books, so that's neat.
When is that coming out?
The 11th, March 11th.
Wow.
Yeah.
On what channel?
Prime.
Prime. How have I not heard about this? The heck is going on?
No. Oh, nice. Chris Letzeff has your early screening project. That's so nice. Oh,
Congratulations.
season 4 of Invincible starts.
I might have all the. You also have the screens, Chris,
Well, maybe. I don't know.
but you
I
haven't seen season 1 to 3, so that
I
might.
should just
That's
do a
usually-
review of season 4.
Yes, do that. With
Season
no
4, episode 6. I should just do a review of that.
And the middle part of the episode.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what's going on, and I have no context for anything, but ooh, this was fun. Jujutsu Kaisen comes out. Season 4 comes out this week.
What? No, I've been watching the new season.
Maybe it
It's already
concludes.
Maybe it concludes. Yeah, maybe it's
Okay.
halfway. Yeah, because we just had the film, and that was the first 2 episodes of the new season, and then they started running the new episodes on Crunchyroll. Yeah,
Okay.
but Jujutsu Kaisen rocks. Everybody should be watching it.
How does everyone feel about sweet potatoes? I'm about to start growing them yourself because you eat so many of them.
I love them. Chris also loves them. He loves a good yam.
That reminds me. So last week we went to have our eyes checked at Costco, and while Jake and Sherry were waiting to get their glasses fitted and stuff like that, Kaylin and I walked around and did some shopping, and they had samples out. So they had, what was it called? I don't know. It was milk. It was not drinkable milk. It was like edible milk, which first off, no. But we looked up what the actual product, and it was purple yam milk.
What? What is that even?
I-
How can you get milk from a yam? And why is it purple?
There are so many questions that I didn't even
So
want
many
to.
questions. Did you ask?
No, because then they would want me to take one.
Why don't you taste it? You won't be sorry. Join the yam side.
What? Why is it purple? Why is it edible?
It just reminds me of
like,
the
is it?
blue from Star Wars.
Yeah. Did
that
you try
big
that when
blue-
we went to Disneyland?
No, I didn't want to. No.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard that it's not very good. Like it's,
Yeah.
which,
That's just a gimmick. Yeah.
yeah.
No thanks.
Yes, on HBO next week, Rooster comes out with Steve Carell. That's the new Bill Lawrence comedy. Tomorrow, DTF St. Louis comes out. Also,
Yes.
Jason Bateman and
Looking forward to that one, actually.
yeah, I asked for screeners but haven't gotten any, so I don't know.
No,
We'll
it's for
see.
screeners, and I didn't even get a reply, so who knows?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's
I
That's
don't
kinda like-
exist sometimes.
yes. I'm a meat popsicle. Oh yeah, Paul. Yes, definitely go finish Project Hail Mary. Yeah, you definitely. Ooh, 80 minutes of it last night. You listened to. It's the ending is.
It just gets better and better. That's what I liked about that. Like, I thought it was great at the beginning, but the more I listened to it, I was like, dude, this is awesome.
It hits hard too at the end.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Zed just got out watching Crime 101. Not going to be the Oscar nominee or most artistic film. It's definitely interesting and a good feel-good watch. Okay. Oh, and especially the ending. Nice.
Just a really boring title that nothing about its title makes me want to go and watch it.
Yeah, but haven't you seen also like decent, like short takes on it? Like, oh, this was actually pretty good, or it was way better than I thought it was going to be.
So
Yeah.
many people have said it's actually good.
Yeah.
So everybody went in thinking it wasn't gonna be, and then have been surprised.
They should have named it something else.
Really should have given it a different name.
Oh, hey Liam, how are you? Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. Well, hey, we've caught up,
Nice.
and it is now 77 degrees in my studio.
It's a little warm.
Yeah, and so it's really starting to make me feel less fun than anything.
Okay. Nice.
So let me write down a time code here. Our friends, thank you again for today. This has been a great discussion. Hope everybody's having just have a great week. If you're going to the theater this week, hope it's something really good. Ube, that's it.
Ube flavored milk. Is that what it was called?
I believe that's what it was called. Yes, but this particular one was purple, and
Yes.
it yeah.
Milk should not be purple.
Well, milk should also not
Unless
be
it's like
chewy.
a milkshake. Oh wow. No, that's just cream. Cheese. Yeah, right?
Cottage
Okay.
cheese. I
Cottage
don't know.
cheese.
Buttermilk. I don't.
I've had buttermilk. No, butterbeer. Butterbeer's nice. Hmm.
Completely different.
Completely different thing. Yeah.
Totally different thing. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Thanks, Paul. We appreciate it. We're glad that you were here. Everybody, stay safe. Don't forget we have our Discord that you can join. The links are in the description below. Also, our Patreon. Thanks to everybody who's on that, and you can also check that out. Some videos outside the paywall, some most of them not, but at least you get a sampling of that. It's £1 or a quid, or like $1.50 maybe. I don't know. Who knows what the exchange rate is at any given moment. But you can check that out as well. Hope that you're having just a great day, a great weekend, great evening, wherever, I don't know, whatever happened time zone you happen to be at. Thank you, everybody. See, curds and butterbeer sounds like a great Tuesday. Curds is not that.
I don't like that word. That's basically just the reject version of a good chutney. Yeah.
All I think is Little Miss Muffet, who is eating her curds and whey, and neither of those sound delicious either.
Neither
So
of those sound fun. Yeah.
yeah, and isn't there a spider also that came down
Hmm.
in that? Yeah. So see, there's
Yeah.
nothing about that
All
story
of
that's
that
even
sounds.
yeah,
Yeah.
and no to chutney. Friends, just say no to chutney. There are programs available. Oh, have a great week, everybody. All right, we really do. Thank you again. Love talking with you, and we'll see you next week. Okay, bye. I hit the wrong button.
What was that?
And it didn't even end the stream. I don't know what's going on here.